lightning
we're not gonna sing. That's not this one.
No, it's not this one.
Man.
No. Is there another one out there?
There's some guy. He does a talk show, sings with some people.
I haven't heard of it. Send me the YouTube though. I'd like to see that.
Try to do it.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Cruisin' with Zach. Today we have the Chief of Ocean City Beach Patrol, Mark Jamieson. Mark, thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It was Casual Friday at McMahon Agency, so I wear this every Casual Friday.
There we go.
But today we're going to be talking about the end of summer. All right. All good things must come to an end. The days are shorter. The seagulls' heads are turning white, and that means changes for the Beach Patrol. The college kids are going back to college. Beaches are closing. Where can people find those beach closings?
So if you go to ocnj.us/ocbp, it has all of our current beaches that are guarded and the hours that they'll be guarded. You'll also see postings at our 1st and 12th Street headquarters, at our information windows there. And there's a common resource that they can go through with our Access News channel on AM radio. But anytime we update anything, the website's the first thing that gets updated. Doug Bergen does a great job with our media and getting the information out, and it usually pops on OC information like Twitter too as well. So if you're in tune with our website and all the Ocean City information apps, then it should get to you fairly quickly.
That's pretty cool. How was the season so far?
It's been a great season. We have 190 staff this year, so we had 36 new guards and 3 new medics. So turnover can sometimes be scary, but the kids did a great job, and the leadership and the staff that trained them did a phenomenal job, and the vet guards taking one of their wings. So the season's been a hot one. It's been more hot and humid days than I can remember, and also we had that unfortunate stretch in the end of July, early August where it just rained.
Yeah.
But it was a very active ocean in June, so our guards were busy. We had more rescues per capita in June than we had in the last couple years. But now that it's been August, it's kind of given us a little taste of fall the last few days, and the much needed reprieve for a lot of the guys that are hanging out till the end.
Well, speaking of fall, the locals, we really appreciate that, because it's supposed to get a little cooler, but that usually means that the waves too start to pick up a little bit, hurricane season. But for the people that aren't used to the waves in the ocean, what do you have to say to them?
Well, I always say check your weather ahead of time. If you go onto NOAA.org and just put in the zip code 08226, it's going to tell you the rip current advisories. So like a day like today with the fair wind, there's still a mild rip current advisory because wind creates rip currents off fixed objects and holes and sandbars. And you're going to see as the swell improves. So the surfer in me is excited to see waves. The lifeguard in me, is a little bit less excited on the preventative side of things. Obviously, it's always nice to perform your craft, but in Ocean City we're very preventative oriented beach patrol, as you remember.
Yeah.
So it's a give and take. But if somebody's novice, we always say, if in doubt, don't go out. Always go to a beach where it's guarded during the hours that there's help there. And obviously Ocean City provides a lot of places that are guarded through the 3rd Sunday of September, which is the 16th this year. So you can still find guards post Labor Day at St. Charles, Brighton, 8th, 9th, 11th, 12th, 34th, and 58th Street. So there's still places to go 7 days a week for those nice late summer, early fall kind of weekends and weekdays.
Right. So this is your second year as chief?
Second year as chief, yeah.
Are there some days that you wish that you're a red shirt?
I mean, there's always the days, like take last Wednesday was just a perfect day. It was 78, no humidity. The water was 76. There was a waist to chest high wave, and just an ideal day to sit out there. And those were one of those days where, as I'm punching through paperwork, looking at payroll, and you miss the kind of activity that you would have had out in front. And in certain days you miss the camaraderie of a stand partner, which we still have amongst all the employees. But working at beach has some simplistic, beautiful things that go on. But I'm very proud to be in the position I'm in, and we have a great staff that I work with that make this job very easy, and the city is super supportive of everything that we're getting into, and they understand the need and the responsibilities of safety to this town on both the beach and the bayside, and in town with our emergency response. So, you know, do I occasionally miss guarding, just sitting in the box? Yeah, but you know, in the long run, I'm happy to be here, and you know, just excited to see what the future holds for this position.
I bet those rainy days you were happy to be inside.
Yeah. No, there's perks. You know,
there's perks to the position. The parking lot.
Yeah. The lunch is always easier to get when you can go to get lunch than have the hope that somebody thinks of you on the day you forget to bring your box of lunch in. But yeah, I mean, there's great joy in both sides of it, and we always say, I mean, as you know, it's one of the premier jobs to have in the summer. It's just such a great atmosphere, the people we work with, and the people that we encounter. You know, I know that you have, as I have, met lifelong friends that were just people that came to my beaches, and you know, I have now mascots that are on the beach patrol, and it's cool to see the evolution of, you know, now we just had a big group of like legacies, like kids that were second and third generation make it in the last 2 years. So it's really cool to see the names develop and come back through. Like we have Matt Garbett's oldest son made it this year, did a great job competing to some stuff for us, and you know, we have, you know, O's, and we have a whole bunch of, you know, just
the Brady family,
the whole family. You know, I think Big Frank's gonna, you know, come to us next year.
He's got to take that Super Bowl ring off, though, right, Frank?
No way, no way. That thing's never leaving his finger. But yeah, no, it's great to see the different generations and the families come through, and it just kind of reinforces what this town's all about.
Yeah. So for the kids that want to try out next year, not even kids, because it's open to everyone, but for the people that want to try out next year, what is a piece of advice for those people?
I say 3 things. 1, swim. You don't have to be on the swim team, but make sure you're getting in 1,000 to 2,000 meters, you know, 3-4 times a week, just so that it's not a shock to your system. You know, stay in physical shape. Running is going to help you, and take advantage of all the things we have to offer. We do a rowing clinic the 2 weekends leading up to our test over at Tennessee Avenue. We run that 10 to 2 o'clock both days, Saturday and Sunday, both weekends leading up, and you know, take advantage of all the little things that we put out there, going to First Street, doing the practice swims, learning how to surf dash, and the biggest thing is don't be afraid to try. You know, our test is done just like golf. We have 3 scored events. If you're in first place, you get 1 point. So you might be middle of the pack in the swim, as long as you can swim 500 meters in 10 minutes or less. You know, if you do well in the other 2, you're going to be fine. You know, and it seems that our trend has been bigger rookie classes than smaller rookie classes. So, you know, we're excited to see all the kids try out every year, and we're looking to build back up that tryout number from, you know, this year we were a little low, we were just under 60, back to the 70s and 80s that we standardly have.
All right, good stuff. Well, Chief, I'm going to get you back to HQ, but before we have to go to the lightning round.
We're not going to sing? That's not this one?
No, it's not this one.
Man.
No. Is there another one out there?
There's some guy, he does a talk show, sings with some people.
I haven't heard of it. Send me the YouTube, though. I'd like to see that. Anywho, we're going to do a lightning round now. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, answer them as quickly as possible. All right? If you were on the stand on a rainy day, what is the one food that you want?
Oh, I've always been a big Reds guy, or Rojos now. So, you know, I've known him for a long time, and when they first popped up on 12th and the boardwalk, I was working 12th Street, so that's still my go-to on a rainy day. It brings a little heat to you. Okay.
What's a pet peeve in a stand partner?
Somebody that doesn't ever switch their side with you, so you're sunburned on one half of the day.
You're a black and white cookie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, final question is, if you had one superpower not flying, what would it be?
I think in this job, the ability to breathe underwater.
Yeah, that'd be a perk.
I think that'd be a good one.
All right. Well, hey, Chief, thank you so much for making some time for us.
Anytime.
And great job to you and the Beach Patrol and all the other Beach Patrols out there. We got the home stretch coming down. And to everyone who's watching, please swim in front of a lifeguard this off season. And that's about it.
Yeah, well, thank you. And all the alumni out there like you, you know, hopefully we keep the family and the tradition going, and everybody happy. So,
all right, good stuff. Thanks, guys.